My bad. Uh, what the fuck? Oh, it's like Sprite and a little bit of Brisk.
Oh, brisk. Okay, okay.
Sounds like
I do
a
like me some
bright
brisk.
idea.
What? Oh!
Oh, you
Oh.
like that? You like that? Kevin, you've been drinking it. You didn't say that once.
No, I didn't think of that. Come on, I'm not
Fucking the best
clever.
you got was Sprisk.
What? I didn't even think of that.
Ha!
What are you, the marketing team? The fuck's wrong? Huh?
These fucking kids.
Maybe he should be. Maybe you should be, Adam.
Yeah, these kids. Yeah.
This is
I'm
your
a
calling.
dumbass. I know. I already said this.
My calling is
marketing
to
gig.
be a marketing campaign. I don't know if you know this, but I went to school for marketing. So, and I have a degree in it.
Wow. It fits
Yeah,
perfectly.
Celsius.
So, what?
Celsius.
That's a drink.
Degree in it.
That's an energy drink, apparently.
Yeah.
It is.
Popular one.
This girl at work was talking about it. She was like, "What energy drink do you drink?" And I was like, "I don't do those." She's like, "Oh, are
I
you
don't do
coffee?"
those.
I'm like, "I don't do that either."
I
She's like,
don't do
"What
nothing.
do you do?" I'm like, "I wake up. I don't know. What do you mean?"
I wake up.
I wake up. I operate on 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and I move. I don't know what to tell you.
You Dr. Pepper.
I don't drink Dr. Pepper.
Huh?
I don't drink Dr. Pepper.
Don't you?
I used to.
No.
It's,
Oh, you used to. Okay.
I'm a Code Red man, but I don't drink Code Red every day.
Alright, good on
Only
you.
time I drink Code Red, Tuesday, Saturday.
Oh, what's so special about Tuesday and Saturday?
That's just my 2 a week. Those are the days I chose.
Oh, okay.
Tuesday I stay up, Saturday I kind of stay up. What the fuck? This man joined but isn't talking? He's not in the what?
Well,
Oh,
do
he
you
is.
wanna
Oh, I didn't
scream
even.
child
Oh,
in the
never mind.
background?
No, never mind. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't
think
see
he's
you
in the
join the party.
washroom.
I didn't see you join the party. That's my bad.
254?
3.
Oh,
80.
okay. Oh, yeah, I did change it last week. Never mind. Okay. All right, start it up. I'll be in. I have to mute myself.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, everybody on time as always. I don't know if anybody remembers. We started at 10:45 as of our announcement last week. So,
Oh, yeah, we did.
yeah. Well, you know what? Honestly, we're on time for 11, so I guess shoot for what you did this week. Cool. Kevin, you open the show.
What?
I'm not doing it.
What?
Alright, everybody. Welcome to Crafting the Chat. I'm Kevin. Why am I opening this show? Because nobody else wants to.
I'm Kevin.
Well, Genesis said he had
Guess
something to
what?
do or something. I don't know.
Yeah, people got stuff to do. I don't know. I guess people have these things called lives. I don't have that. Alright, I barely live at all. But it's okay. Alright. We're here once again, the same time, the same Tuesday. Not the same Tuesday, don't worry about that.
A different
episode
Tuesday.
253, a different Tuesday, but at the same time on the same channel.
Technically, not even at the same time.
Chat.
We're all over the place.
It fluctuates. It's all right. I'm joined by Adam, Genesis, and Umair in that
Nope.
order. Close enough. Desinoto. And then in spirit, we have Calcutta. I don't know.
What?
Thing I can think of.
He's not even here. Why are you saying that?
Because he's here in spirit.
Why don't you
alright?
shout out Cat then? That's kind of fucked up.
Alright, Cat's also here in spirit. So is Kit Kat and Twix bars. Not sponsored.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's your. Alright, anyway.
I like those.
What did everybody do this week? Alright, nobody's gonna go. I'm gonna start it off now. What the frickin' hell did I do? I watched The Last of Us.
Whoa!
Episode 4.
Whoa!
4, yeah, that was it. Played more Baldur's Gate 3.
Whoa!
Played Witchfire. Played some Thunderfolk, I think. Yeah. Played some Last Epoch. I played some Peglin. I bought that on PlayStation. It finally came to PlayStation. Let's go. And then I played some Trepang 2 before this and getting a little angry, but we made progress and that's all that matters. Um, Played golf with your friends, with everybody in this podcast at one point or
Shockingly,
another.
shockingly, everybody here. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time
And
that happened?
and and
You watch any more
uh
Andor?
no.
Mm. You're saying and I was like, just
Yeah.
say Andor.
And
Casa?
I think that's all I did with playing and watching. But I also pre-ordered Doom: The Dark Ages.
You did?
Fuck yeah!
Oh my
It's
god, I never thought you would.
Kevin, I want you to explain why you've changed your mind
Hell.
on this game. And I just want to preface this that you've been very against this.
Yeah.
I have been very against this, but now actual gameplay has come out, and I honestly don't know why they're marketing this game the way they're marketing it, because this game looks like Doom crossed with like the open world adventure game, like I don't know, the new Assassin's Creeds, Skyrim, Fallout, whatever. There's just a whole bunch of shit to do in every single one of these levels. So is it going to play like a
Oh,
Doom game?
great.
No, but I'm kind of here
Now I'm
for
not
it.
gonna play it.
What? Interesting.
Open
Okay.
world is
Okay.
my Achilles heel.
Oh, I mean, it's not totally open world, but but it looks really freaking good. Their whole argument of like, oh yeah, man, you just stand and fight. I don't fucking understand that to save my life. And then they're like, yeah, even the people who play the game are like, there's a heavy focus on melee. And then I watch people actually like are actively playing the game and talking about it, and I'm like, you are not meleeing like at all. But okay, I guess you can feel like you're meleeing a bunch.
I guess what with the
Um,
shield, right?
if you want to classify it as melee, I wouldn't. You throw it around.
Yeah.
Um, we actually have melee weapons, and they look good, and they also look like nobody knows how to use them properly. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm very intrigued to see what the highest difficulty level is like because I could tell these people were not playing on it. And then they actually showed all the sliders that you could adjust for fine tuning the gameplay, and holy Jesus, um, there's a lot of things you can adjust, so I'm intrigued by that too. It's gonna freaking crank that game speed to the maximum and see how fucking nuts it gets. Um, but I don't know. It looked like it's a very different formula. There's like next to no platforming, thank Jesus. Um, so yeah, after watching actual gameplay, just unfiltered, unedited gameplay of one area mostly, I was like, shit, this actually looks really fun and very different. I'm gonna try it out.
I saw somebody was comparing it to turning into like how God of War has turned into the new God of War.
Yeah,
Doom is now turning into a new
God of
style
War.
of Doom.
Oh,
which I'm kind of upset with because I
Like I
want
guess
other
slower
games.
pace and stuff.
Well, I mean that's not even that bad. I just like it sounds like they're just gonna start incorporating aspects of all the id games into Doom instead of just making another Hexen, another Heretic, another Quake. They're just gonna be like, fuck it, we're putting everything into Doom and we're just gonna go all sorts of different directions with it. It's like, all right, whatever then.
makes
Sure, that's
sense.
your choice. I would like another Hexen game.
I think I think a lot of people would like different games, but then for some reason that's what studios do. They just have them absorb. Like when watching the
Yeah.
Last of Us TV show, I'm like, wow, all these hordes very reminiscent to Days Gone and not Last of Us the game. But all right, keep going.
Uh
So
huh.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. It actually gives a lot more Hexen vibes than Doom, but I'm still here for it. I love Hexen. Hexen's a great game. I also pre-ordered the premium edition or whatever the fuck, so I get to play it next Tuesday, hopefully. So I'll have impressions before
oh,
the podcast.
the reviews go
I
live this Friday.
They do, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I ended
I
up
don't know
pre-ordering
how
the
this game is going to review.
collector's edition.
For
What was it?
Doom?
Yeah, for
Pre-order
this
the
Doom,
collectors, he said. So for Doom.
the
Oh,
big
look
That's
at
cool.
one.
you.
The big one.
And it actually has a disc.
Oh, we gotta talk,
It
Oh!
actually has a disc.
Mister over here. Just a noto. We gotta have a
Yes.
chat. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you didn't respond to me in the
Oh,
friggin'
I'm sorry.
group chat, and
I
I
know
got
what you're talking
upset.
about.
Are
Okay,
we
what's
getting
your
the tarnished
response?
edition?
Um, Wait, is that just Elden Ring with Night Rain? Or what is that? I didn't
It
even.
sounded like more Night Rain.
Oh, it's
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
like 2 extra classes, I think, is what it said.
Yeah.
But why would I buy that, not just Night Rain? Oh, I guess the
Huh?
classes.
For more content. That's why.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Because I've basically bought Elden Ring 2 times already so far. um,
Where the fuck is the tarnished edition? I don't see tarnished edition anywhere. There's a deluxe edition. I'll get back to you. I gotta do some searching online apparently. Freaking PlayStation Store slow as shit. Anyways, that's all I did. Who wants to go next? If nobody chooses, I'm gonna choose.
I'll go next.
Damn right. What a man. Standing up.
Watched Last of Us episode 4.
Whoa!
I saw somebody I did not expect to see in that show at all.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
As soon as I heard him talking, I was like, wait, I
Yep.
know exactly who this is.
Yep.
And I looked at his face, I'm like, yep, I seen him very recently.
Yep.
So that was cool. Another great episode. A lot of things happened. And then I watched season 5 of You all yesterday. All 10 episodes on yesterday. And it was pretty good.
That sounds bad.
No, it was good. I think they did a good job with kind of not really letting you know where the show's going. So had a lot of good twists. The ending was kind of not the greatest. I think there were a couple things that they could have done better, like explain how 2 of the girls ended up surviving when they literally should have died. Because one was getting drowned and one was shot with a bullet in the abdomen, and she passed out, and the building was burning down, and nobody came to save her. So I don't know how she lived.
No vital organs in the abdomen, so.
Yeah, but it's still a bullet wound. Blood's you're losing blood the whole time. I mean,
But the
her
blood's
head
on the
also got hit
inside.
with the mallet as well.
Well, you don't need that.
So, like head trauma, bullet wound, plus gas and smoke inhalation that you can't
Yeah.
even control because you're passed out.
She wasn't breathing because she was knocked out by the smoke inhalation, so her blood wasn't moving, so it was just staying in one place.
So she's dead.
So that kept
It
her
didn't-
alive, probably.
It didn't make much sense to me.
Or she's
Not really.
Jason.
Or that. I mean, powerful woman in this show. Didn't really want to spoil anything. If anybody wants to watch this show, or
Nope.
if anybody's caught up or not. But I think they ended it the only way it was really going to end. because there's no way Joe was gonna just get away again. They couldn't end it that way.
He die?
No,
Hmm.
but I think it's a fate worse than death. Uh, he's in jail forever.
Aw.
Yeah, so he'll be alone.
A good guy. He doesn't deserve that.
I always say he has I think he has the right, not the right, but like he has a good mindset, but the way he does everything is not the good way of doing everything, which is killing people over and over and over and over again. He has like the right intention because he just wants to be loved and he wants to love somebody as much. He
Sure,
wants somebody to love
sure,
him as
sure.
much as he does.
Sure.
But killing people to get killing anyone in your way is not really the right way to go about it. So
A couple people at work were talking about it. They were disappointed Love didn't come back.
that was weird. Yeah, she's the only one who either died and didn't even show up in like a vision or a memory or anything. I think she showed up maybe like once or twice in the whole show. Nobody really talked about her either. She was just a crazy wife who tried to kill her husband.
Mm.
Um, but I love that actress, so I was kind of sad that she didn't show up for anything at all. Even if she was dead, like, I don't know, show like connection. It all went back to Guinevere Beck. This season 5. It all came back to season 1, basically.
Ow.
And the whole season was basically this new girl comes to New York because Joe's back in New York and seduces him, and it turns out she's actually a catfish because she is part of this online true crime obsession group that wants to prove that Joe did everything that people accuse him of. And
Wow.
she wraps him up in all these plans, and he ends up basically losing it by the end of the show
Wow.
because he trusted this girl the first time, and it turns out she was actually starting to believe him and trust him as well. But then the whole plan to catch him happened. He lost the trust, but then again, she kind of went back to him. But this was also after she kind of realized that, oh, well, this isn't really me anymore. I should remember who I am, and that I'm not just Joe's princess to protect. And that's what caught him in the end again. He trusted a little too many people. Or I guess the one person he thought was the right one for him after all of the other women who he thought was the right one, and they turned out to be not the case. I think, to be honest, I think the only person who was at his level was Love,
Yeah.
because she was basically him,
But
but a woman, and maybe just a little more impulsive,
a woman.
because she did have these not so great impulses to just straight up kill people if if she felt like cornered and
She's innocent.
back to the wall.
I saw her. She's innocent.
I know, me too.
Can't convince me. If I was a jury
Nope.
of her peer, innocent. Free of
Yep.
all crime.
Absolutely. Yeah. Also, the mother of his son, his only son, who now thinks he's a monster, or knows that he's a monster now.
He's a good guy.
So,
As Donald Trump would say, he was duped by nasty women.
yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. That was the end of you. So no more Joe Goldberg.
Damn, R.I.P.
Kind of sad.
Weird
Really
spin-off of the
liked this show.
Goldbergs on ABC. But
There is?
no, it was a joke based on his last name.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. If you're like 70 years old, you got that joke.
Oh.
Shout out to our viewers.
Yeah. Felt a bit bittersweet to see that show be over now. But it's fine. It's okay. Just have to find another show. Did I talk about Ozark last week?
You
Finishing
did.
it?
I don't know if you
Okay.
finished it last week.
Okay, well I did. This past week I did finish the last season again. And the show is even better than I remember because I feel like that those breaks between seasons kind of kills the pace of the show a little bit. But once you watch it all the way through, oh my god. This is like still one of my top shows of all time, I think. With Laura Linney, Jason Bateman, and Julia Garner. Holy fuck. Oh, two of them direct and act, and that's so crazy. Like, just the highest caliber of acting, and at least for Laura Linney, is like her first time directing episodes. Is so cool to watch, so fascinating, and yeah, I can't recommend this show anymore or I can't recommend it um
Enough.
enough. Thanks
Mhm.
to everybody who likes a good thriller. One of my favorite shows ever. I know, Adam, you haven't watched it yet, right?
No, I was going to, then you started watching it again, and I was like, that's enough views. I'll count that as my
Oh
watch.
no. No. You gotta watch it. Oh,
Nah, it does not appeal to me.
really?
It's one of those shows where like enough time needs to pass, and then I'll just
Uh-huh.
randomly turn it on, and if it catches my attention, I'll continue, and if not, I'll move on.
Oh,
But
it'll
like,
catch everything you have.
I've seen clips of it, and I'm like, eh.
Oh,
The only
it's
clip
so
I saw that I liked, but
good.
apparently it's not a big thing, is I think a teacher was like taking everybody's cell phones or something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is interesting. And then I found out it was in Ozark, and I was like, I'm not interested enough.
Oh no. Ozark is so good.
Yeah, I know, but you know,
Oh,
it's not
well,
clicking for me.
I swear you watch the first episode and it will, but whenever you feel
Yeah,
like
when I'm in
watching
the
it,
mood to watch like something like that,
yeah,
that's my first one based on all your
it'll
recommendations for
get
it.
you and you won't stop watching. I I swear, I guarantee. Like
Oh man, you like Men's Warehouse.
Man.
Kevin, were
one
you
of the
going there?
few.
Were you going there, Kevin?
Men's Warehouse. Wow.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
One of the few shows that never lets off the gas, like, at all. Throughout the 4 seasons, it does not stop getting crazier and crazier. Just absolutely insane. And I like I said, it's even better now since all the seasons are out and you could just watch it all through rather
Mm-hmm.
than having to take breaks. Um, Yeah. Uh, then we played the Golf with Friends game with the whole podcast crew.
Oh, and more.
And more. I think that's mostly it. Oh, I watched John Wick Chapter 2 with Kat.
What did you think?
And the first one. He was super excited to watch these movies like for a while now, and I was like, he's at the age where he could watch it.
Did he have a sexual awakening with that woman in the bathtub?
In which one?
And 2.
2?
That's the only one who has a woman in a bathtub. What do you mean?
I don't remember.
It's the Italian woman. She kills herself, and then John shoots her in the head. His sister. Not his sister, thank God.
I don't know if he did, but he did. We did watch that scene. So maybe. I mean, you mostly just see her, her back. And
oh yeah.
legs,
No, it's
but...
very tasteful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I could see his. He was kind of. He was kind of affected by when she was cutting her arm straight down with the hair pins. That was getting to him.
Yeah, that bothers some people. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's a pretty hard thing to watch, I'd say.
It's a good effect. I'll be honest. Like it looks really good.
No, yeah, it was really good. It looked.
But
really
like
good.
once you've seen like that, I don't know.
Maybe we've seen it too much.
I think I'm just like super like numb to suicide in movies and stuff.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for like a scene to like fuck me up.
Yeah.
Just based on like effects alone.
Yeah. I think the last like crazy scene that I was kind of I was shook by was like maybe not the last one, but one that was kind of impactful was from 13 Reasons Why. And it wasn't, the girl cutting her arms. It was that one the kid who turns out to do the attempted school shooting when they were shoving the mop up his ass
in
the bathroom.
Yeah.
That was a scene I was not comfortable watching that at all. I was kind of losing it, like, because they're dunking his head in the toilet and then also doing that at the same time. Like, what the fuck is happening? That was a pretty nasty scene.
That one's good.
Absolutely, like, well shot, well done, though. Oh my god. It looks so damn real.
John Wick 3, The Eye. Yeah.
The eye?
Yeah, where the one guy gets stabbed in the eye. Where you think it's going to cut away and it just doesn't fucking cut away. Or he's fighting those people with the knives in the knife room. That's the best way to describe it. The one dude, he like has to keep bashing it into his head to break the skull, and then the other dude, he puts it in his eye, and like, oh, every movie would cut, but that one's like, nope, doo 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 doo. It's like, visceral reaction by myself.
Yeah.
What do we call him this week? Kit Kat or cactus, cataracts? Okay, what'd you call him? Kevin, what the fuck? Well, Cataracts it is. Cataract's wife and I and Cataract were all like, oh, when we saw that in theaters. That's probably the last scene that really got me.
Yeah.
I just didn't think they would do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
nope.
Really seen too much.
It's not that one. No, if Genesis is here, it's the scene in the end of Daredevil Born Again. That one got me.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy with his head, the jaw. Yeah, that one.
Oh, 100%. Oh,
Yeah,
that
because
was that was
I
pretty
did
bad.
not expect it to be as graphic as it
No,
was.
and he just kept going and squeezing, and I'm like,
Destinoto,
damn.
I know you have no plans to watch that show. I'll send you that scene. It is
Okay.
it's incredible.
Okay.
It's wild, absolutely wild.
Damn.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, there you go, boom.
Just do this.
There you go.
There you go.
Go ahead and watch it on your own time.
Okay.
Or are you done with your stuff, or did we get anything more? Did you watch Havoc?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Again, honestly, I don't recommend it, but we're just
I
so curious
forgot.
to see if you hate it as much.
Yeah, I remember now.
I've seen a
I
lot of opinions
forgot.
about that movie where it's like, this is one of the worst things I've seen, and a couple people being like, yeah, this was fun, and I'm like, we watched different
Yeah,
movies.
I've been seeing that too. And they were like, "Oh, Havoc's #1 still on Netflix." Whoa.
Fucking how?
And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is a same movie here,
Yeah, but
but
all right then.
I think that's it.
All right, well, watch that clip.
Fantastic.
Genesis, what did you do?
What did I do? I started up Pacific Drive for the first time. Pacific Drive was interesting to start. I actually bugged the game out in the first couple hours that I actually was playing it. You know how I play games. I see something and I lose focus on the exact task that I'm doing, and I start doing
Yeah.
all the side quests and all that. Yeah. So I advanced too far, and all of a sudden the game wanted me to do something else, but I had already done it, so it got stuck, and I had to replay the mission like 3 times to get the game going.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I looked up online, and apparently that was the only way to fix it. But Pacific Drive is pretty cool. It's just you're literally just driving around this post-apocalyptic world, and like things happening around you, and you got to go through gates and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And you're building a car all at the same time, so that's cool. Played golf with friends with everybody here, and more. Uh, that was last week, right? Did the marathon beta? Yeah, that was last week. That wasn't this week. Oh, I was playing SpongeBob yesterday too. I was just kind of trying to move up in that too. I'm making that my Portal game, so I'm playing another Portal for that one. Just trying to finish that up. It shouldn't be a hard platinum. I think it's one, and I just got to do the boss fights, and that's it. I think that's essentially a one playthrough in the boss fights. Not a difficult per se game. Obviously, it's a SpongeBob game. It's not supposed to be difficult. Just your traditional platformer and all that. I don't think I watched anything. No, I didn't watch anything. That's all I did. Adam, did you go already?
No, it was my turn.
Go ahead.
How come you haven't started Claire Obscure? Did you get that? I thought you got that.
No, GameStop lost my package with FedEx.
What?
Yeah,
Lost it.
they lost it. FedEx lost it. I don't have that deluxe edition. I'm
The
working the
fuck?
GameStop to get the gift card refunded now, and when it does, it's been out of stock everywhere. I cannot get the game.
Somebody definitely stole it.
I'm sure somebody did. It's all right. What am I gonna do?
That's
It's
fucked.
out of my control. Can't do anything about it now. So there's that. Whenever I see a physical copy, I guess I'll buy that. I can't get the deluxe one anymore. Deluxe is gone. So that dream is over. I'll
Damn.
get the physical one, and whenever it comes into stock. But
Wow.
yeah, that's what I did. Go for it, Adam.
All right. That's depressing.
Mhm.
Watched Lou. We'll talk about it. Played Baldur's Gate 3 with Cataract. Well, not Cataracts. He was supposed to join, and then he was late, and then first of all, dude, choose with your mouth closed. What are you doing? What's going on there? Um, Cataracts was supposed to play with my friend Alex and I, but then he couldn't because he had to put his baby down to sleep, not to death. And then my friend Alex had to go do something, and then Alex ended up canceling, so we just never got around to all three of us playing. But I did play a little bit of my game with Alex. Didn't get too much further. Um, I watched the second 3 episodes of Andor, so episodes 4, 5, and 6. What a fucking show, man! Like, oh my god, it's so good. Season 2 is so good so far. Um, Played golf with your friends, with my friends. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Um, I watched the series finale for Righteous Gemstones. Um, Unfortunately, it's over. Good season overall, I think. Not the strongest season, but I think still really good. Got real dark for a minute in the last episode, um, with them being systematically hunted one by one, with a gun by someone, and getting shot. It was fucking crazy. But crazy show. um, and then before the podcast, a little bit before, earlier today, I watched Novocaine. That's the movie with Jack Quaid and Amber Midthunder and Jack Nicholson's son. It's
Oh.
Jack Quaid is a guy named Nathan Kane, and he has a disease. He has SEPA. He can't feel anything. Um, and he is dating or he goes on a date with a girl, kind of falls for her, and then she gets kidnapped during a bank robbery, and he's like, well, I can't feel pain, so I might as well go after her. And it's like this kind of fun action
Oh.
comedy. The action is subpar, the comedy is also subpar, but I thought it was fun. I enjoyed the movie. It's not anything crazy. It gets a little gory towards the end in a fun way. um and there were some jokes that hit, and I like Jack Quaid as an actor. I think he's good. And Amber Mid Thunder, I like her too. I haven't seen her in too much, but she's fan casted as Wonder Woman a lot. I don't see that, but I think she's still pretty good. Um, yeah, I just enjoyed it. It was good. It was on my list of movies to watch. So it was either that or the Minecraft movie, so I chose to watch Novocaine instead. So, good stuff, good stuff. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Cool. Everybody's
Anything for you?
gone, and
Everybody's
boys, what
gone.
do we have to talk about this week?
Everybody left. What should we start with? Want to start with
Oh
Last of Us? Get
man,
that out of the way.
no, Adam. You know what? We should start with something that's
Oh,
near and dear to your heart.
oh, hell yeah! What are we starting with?
Let's talk about GTA 6 trailer.
Well, let's talk about the GTA 6 trailer. All right, did everybody watch it?
I have not, but I'm fine with not watching it. You guys can talk, and I'll give my commentary regardless of it. You know what I do.
Oh,
So,
sure,
it's all
sure,
good.
sure. So Kevin not interested in it. He watched it before the podcast because he's like, "You're going to talk about it, so I might as well watch it." Desinoda, I'm assuming you didn't watch it based on everybody else
Yeah, I
here.
didn't get a
Yeah, I didn't think
chance to
so.
watch
Nobody
it.
else is excited for this game other than me and I don't know, 70 billion people. So
Everybody in the world except for these three
somehow
people here sitting with
somehow
you
I fucking
somehow are
started
not.
a podcast with the non-GTA fans in the gaming community. Where did I go wrong? Um
No, you didn't go wrong anywhere. It's not. I don't know.
I
The only time I played was online. You know, that was the only thing.
I would like to describe how I found out about this trailer.
Go ahead.
I was sitting at work, and at around 11:50 a.m., this man who works, his name's Matt. He works in downstairs, and I work with him often, but he works in a separate area, and he comes up at around noon. And he came
Okay.
running up the stairs,
Oh,
and he was like, "Adam, I need you." And I was like, "What?" And my boss was like, "What's going on? Is this bad?" And he was like, "No, no, no. It's just I just need help with something." And then he said that this one lady needed help with something. She didn't. And I was like, "What?" And I got up, and he led me back downstairs on his computer, and we watched the trailer.
oh my God.
And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "How is my group chat not talked about this?" And then I looked at my phone, and Cataract sent like a couple things on it, but the last message I saw was Kevin asking about the tarnish thing in the chat or whatever the hell he asked earlier. I don't know, but
Yeah,
it
the
wasn't
tarnish,
related.
I looked
Yeah,
that
was the
up.
last thing.
Very
yeah.
different.
Yeah, I know you looked it up, but earlier when you mentioned it, so yeah. But yeah, Kevin looked it up. Kevin, you want to explain that real quick before I?
Just no, we don't have to worry about this. The Elden Ring Tarnished Edition is what the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Elden Ring is called.
Oh, okay, and that
That's
has
it.
the Erdtree DLC, I
Two
think,
new
too, right?
classes apparently for Elden Ring in the Nintendo Switch version. I assume it comes as like paid DLC for everybody else, but who fucking knows? Um,
Yeah.
but it's not Night Rain. I figured it was Night Rain content because that game has classes in it. I wouldn't call what exists in Dark Souls and Elden Ring as classes. It's just like your upbringing or whatever the fuck you want to call it. All it is starting stats. Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
anyway,
Thank you
that's
for
all
the
I had.
clarification, Kevin. All right. So I watched the trailer. We were excited about it, and then at 1 o'clock I went on lunch, and for 30 minutes I just rewatched the trailer. And then I worked, and then I came home, and the website was kind of doing weird stuff on my phone. So I was like, I'm going home, I'm getting pizza, and I'm fucking going to the website and watching the trailer. And I went home. I got some pizza. I got some pizza on my way home. And then,
Mm.
because I didn't want to be interrupted by a DoorDash driver, I'm like, I'm picking this shit up. And I went home, opened up my pizza, devoured my pizza as I was on the website listening to the trailer in the background on loop. And let me tell you something. It's the greatest game that's ever been made. The trailer is 2 minutes and I think 40 something seconds, 47, I don't know, who knows, who cares. But it sets the tone so well of Destinoto, I recommend you watch the trailer for
Hmm.
certain assets that I think you will appreciate.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, of
okay.
course. Um, Genesis, I feel like you're gonna get the same enjoyment out of this as you did with GTA 5. Kevin watched the trailer and he has, it's not his type of game, so but he can appreciate what it is apparently.
It was pretty. It's a very good trailer.
Also, trailer says captured on a PS5. Not even a fucking pro, baby. Let's go.
So a
um,
lot of people are assuming that's the marketing deal, but then also people pointed out that Xbox had not posted up that trailer to their channel for a while, and PlayStation already had it posted up. I don't know
but
if it's one of those
PlayStation,
situations.
it also took a few hours for them to post it. So because Rockstar's channel, the trailer views on that is like 41 million, and at the
Uh-huh.
time of that, like PlayStation's trailer views were like 300,000. Like the Rockstar one
Okay.
was dominating. So I'm assuming Rockstar was like, "Hey, you guys can post after us." And then maybe PlayStation had like a few hours lead or whatever, but I don't even know. I have
I
no
mean,
idea.
Rockstar knows what to do. They're gonna put it on the console that sold the most. Then I just have it on
There's literally a
PC. And
PS5 in the game in the trailer. Like you
yeah, so
see
okay, then it's pretty safe to assume they probably have the marketing rights for this at this
I'm
point.
pretty sure they do. Also, the PS5 is the highest selling console, so why would they not choose it? But you see like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
PS4 controller and a PS5 looking console in the game. I mean, it's clearly going to be like not labeled as a PS5, but at the end of the trailer it says captured on a PS5, which is crazy.
yeah.
Um
Good win
this
for Sony.
game looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. The amount of things in this trailer are panic inducing. I can't get over. And then the website, oh my god. The website is like telling you all about these characters, the voice acting. I recognize two voice actors, not even the main characters. I recognize an older gentleman in the trailer, and it's played by Stephen Root. Stephen Root is Fuchs in Barry. He's also Bill Dotrey in King of the Hill. He's in a bunch of stuff, but everybody knows him. You've seen him in something. You've heard his voice in something. And the other guy was like the funny character, and it's played by SNL actor Bobby Moynihan. He used to be on SNL. He's in a lot of stuff. Um, but two recognizable voices in this trailer. But the chemistry between Jason and Lucia is so good already. Like, I'm gonna be so fucking lost in this game. I can't wait. And then the amount of side shit they showed off. There's dirt bike racing. There's aquarium, like swimming with fishes. There's fucking. It looks like you can work out again. So maybe the skinny and health system is back from San Andreas. It also looks like you can grow facial hair just like in Red Dead Redemption 2. Um, there's golfing, there's fishing, there's so much shit to do. There's like 5 or 6 locations in it. Vice City is the major city, but then there's also like a national park. There's an industrial park. There's like the Florida Keys, but it's not called Florida. It's like something with an L, Loridia or something like that. Because even in Grand Theft Auto, the states have different names. But like, it looks incredible. I can't fucking wait. It also looks like you can watch TV again, just like in Grand Theft Auto 4. Um, there's just so much here. Oh my god, I gotta wait till May 26, 2026, and that guy Matt and I were just talking about how we can like put ourselves into medically induced coma so we can wake up then. So yeah, that was me after the
Wow.
trailer. That was literally me after the trailer. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, the music, oh man, they're doing stuff. They are doing stuff. Also, Destino, really check that trailer out. I'm telling you, that Lucio.
I'll check it
Oh
out,
my
alright.
god! Oh my god! There's a couple scenes where you're like, oh wow, and then there's a gold dress scene, and you're like, oh fucking Jesus Christ! I'll tell you what, these freaks lusting over animated characters, crazy. Put them in jail. Not for this game though. It's allowed. It is allowed. Like, holy shit! This looks incredible. I can't get over how incredible this looks. I expected,
Yeah.
and it, like, I didn't.
Goes.
There's no way it could not be this, but like, it's shooting past my expectations. It just looks so good. The amount of cars we saw in the trailer, like the amount of things in that trailer, it's like, what the hell? Also, Grand Theft Auto 5, it was more about heists. This one looks more about like robberies, which sound very similar. But since you're only playing as, it looks like 2 characters, thank God. It looks like that there's, in the first trailer they like robbed a store, like a convenience store, and in this one it looks like they robbed like a well, one, they're dragging a safe behind a truck, just like in Fast 5. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's also a mission on the plane. There's Vice City International Airport, but then Lucia has a shirt that's like a different airport name. So are there 2 airports? Oh my god! Oh! I could talk about this for the rest of the night, so I'm just going to end it here. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns?
Do they? I'm assuming they did not show off anything online related.
No, I think they're gonna hold off on the online stuff until they get much closer to it.
Mm.
Just because I think people will be very well satisfied with the like story part of the game, but also they still have not confirmed if the story part is online. So we don't know
Got it.
like if it's going to integrate that. I really hope it doesn't. I don't think it will. I think they will keep them separately. There's also a rumor that they might sell the online separately, which I think would be a bad thing to do. Just because it
They'll do
doesn't
it
make
because
any
they can make more
sense.
money.
They could absolutely make more money, and I have
Yeah.
no idea what price I would pay for this game. Not even a collector's edition. I have no idea how much I would pay, but I would pay it. I will get a second job, just like I did for the Pro, baby, if I have to. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. But yeah, no, this. Oh, any other questions, comments, concerns? Just fucking.
Imagine what this thing is going to look like on a Pro if that was the
I
regular
can't.
PS5 this thing showed on.
Want to know what's funny? After I watched the trailer, I almost texted you, Genesis, and been like, "Hey, that TV, you still selling that?" Because you always like send me deals for stuff that are like for things
Yeah.
I already bought. And I'm like, damn, it would be funny if I said that. Also, I keep hearing a pod commercial about like, hey, 30% off for moving. And I keep thinking I should send that to you. Just to troll you.
When we get closer to Black Friday, if there's a very good deal for like a HDMI 2.1 TV with like everything in it, I'll send it over to you.
I appreciate that. The odds are I probably won't get a TV because
Ah, no, I
I'm
know. It's still
I'm
just
not at that
if
point. But
if
like,
the deal is stupid enough where you're like, you know what, I'd be stupid not to buy it, then yeah, sure.
yeah, because also I'm worried that if I don't get a deal and then GTA 6 comes out, I'll start doing like on I gotta get a fucking TV. I don't even care.
Yeah,
Like I could always
yeah,
give this
yeah.
TV to my sister or something too, because her TV sucks. It's tiny.
We'll
Like,
look at it. We'll look at it.
oh
I want
yeah,
to get because you have a pro. I want to get you like I want to help you get one of those really nice TVs. You're like,
yeah.
oh my god, I can see everything. Like,
Like, oh my god, man, this game just looks immersive. Desinota, you've played Red Dead Redemption. Just imagine that, but like in a city. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. Any other questions by anybody? Comments? Kevin, you got anything
um,
to say? You watched the trailer.
No, other than it's a very good trailer. It shows off way too much stuff to do.
Yeah, absolutely
In the
correct.
best way possible.
Absolutely correct.
Um,
Drowning in choice.
uh-huh. But like, I don't know. That's what everybody who plays the game wants. So no, you all are probably
just
living
choice.
large.
Yeah.
I have to be honest. I got to text Cataract still about the fishing because I don't even know if he knows there's fishing in this game. Because if he knows that's a day one for him. Are you kidding me?
I'm assuming
Like
there would be fishing. Also, we know now when Horizon 3 is coming.
what? No, we don't.
It's gonna come out the same fucking month and the same week as fucking GTA 6.
Oh no, won't. I mean the game is
Yeah,
every time a
yeah,
game of the century
yeah.
launches. Yeah,
Yep,
true.
you got it,
Unless
man.
GTA
Horizons comes
6
around.
is delayed like 2 or 3 more years, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be
Ah,
okay. Now the online Horizon game, very possible, very possible, but like,
God.
oh,
The next big mainstream Mario title will also come around then. God,
it's gonna be
what
great.
is there something else that like could possibly come out then that's always coming out during like whatever game of the century is? I can't remember off the top of my
A
head, but if I
Zelda,
remember, I'll say it. Well, yeah, I guess it's Zelda. I was thinking
new
something.
FromSoft.
I was thinking something. Oh no, we'll have Bloodborne 2 show up as well sometime.
Bloodborne 2 is finally gonna come back.
Yep. There you
Sony,
go.
for
There you
some
go.
reason, releasing 2 IPs at once. They're like, oh fuck, we
There you
forgot
go.
about Horizon. Oh
Oh, it's coming out the same time as GTA 6. It's okay. It'll do fine. It'll do okay.
no! You launch Horizon 3 and GTA 6 on the same day. I concentrate so hard, I split my body in two and play both at the same time.
Now hold on. What
I
if they release
separate the left and
Horizon
right brain.
3 and they finally do the Infamous remakes and they have GTA 6 coming out the same day?
Infamous remakes can wait because I know they'll be
Oh,
good, and
now
I've already
okay.
waited long enough.
The next God of War.
I think. Ooh, fuck. It depends. It depends what's going on in it. Because right now I feel very satisfied with the way Valhalla ended,
Uh-huh.
or Ragnarok and Valhalla ended. So like, it depends where they go with that. Depends.
But right now it's just Horizon and GTA coming out the same day.
Nah, yeah. I just but this fucking trailer, man. This trailer,
Nah,
it
man, we're glad for
fucking.
you. We're glad
I
that
wanted to
this is
smoke a
looking great.
cigarette after I watched it. That's how. I was just like, whew, I did it. Felt like a hard day's work, and then I had to keep working. I was pissed. It's gonna be an event. Also, I can't take the time off for when GTA 6 comes out.
Why?
Matt and I made a little bet about some stuff, and then he turned out to be right, so he won the time to take off. We had to figure out a way to like settle that, so we started doing like bets about stuff.
Oh.
So he's gonna take
Is it
time
okay
off.
if you tell us the bet, or can you not tell us the bet?
It just wouldn't make sense. I would have to explain like 9 things at work. It's like all work stuff bets.
Oh.
Like nothing crazy, nothing like nuts. It's like little stupid things about like if you work there, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'll make a bet about that, sure.
My guy, May 2026 is gonna be one of the best months of your life.
I honestly,
Doomsday
when
comes
he
up the
won
first
that
day of the
bet,
month.
I was like, whatever, I'll move on. And then the trailer came out, and I was like, I'll just fucking quit. I'll just fucking quit. Like, I don't,
No,
you know what I
Doomsday comes
mean?
out the first day. You got GTA 6 coming out that month as well. If somehow Horizon releases in that, or something Horizon releases in that month as well, like
Oh, Doomsday is that? Oh, fuck.
it is the first day of the month.
Okay,
So
good. Well, that's good actually that they're not like near each other because I'd be like,
no,
ooh,
no, yeah,
Genesis,
you'll
sorry.
no, you'll have that knocked out. Are you kidding me? I would have dragged your ass over here. I don't
No,
give a shit.
because
You can
that
take a PS5
only
over
I'm
here.
only saying sorry because that Matt would be off, so I couldn't be off. I would have to wait like a week or something.
Oh, I see, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
No, we're seeing
yeah.
Doomsday day one though.
No, I know,
We're
I
seeing it
know.
the opening day.
Yeah, I know. Don't you worry. We're still on for that.
Just let me know your flight. Let me know your flight. I'm coming to
As
get you from
soon
the airport and
as
we're gonna.
as soon as time opens up next year for me to request off, I will request it.
Make sure it's not just. We're talking about this in the podcast. Make sure it's not just one day.
No, I know. I'm not
Uh,
gonna do that. I'm not a
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
idiot.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on now.
Spend some time over here
I
in
do
New
want to
Zealand.
see Texas,
Hell
based
yeah,
on the
baby.
giant mosquitoes and all the bugs and stuff. And
Hey man, all those
that
things
sounds
have
like a
gone away,
nightmare.
so it's really nice. I have all the sprays working, and it's all going good now. So I haven't seen many of those anymore.
Oh, good, good.
Um, all the mosquitoes are pretty much gone. I'm sure some of them will come back in like July because of the heat and all that, but like, it's been really actually nice here in terms of the weather. It's been very mild. It hasn't been like awful in terms of heat.
Yeah, hey
I think the
man, we're
highest.
talking about a year from now though, so the weather can change. Weather's crazy.
Oh, yeah. But
You know
it'll
we
be
haven't
fine.
had a
It'll be
dry
fine.
weekend since the week of November 16th and 17th. In Buffalo, we have not had a dry weekend since November 16th and 17th. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
That was our last
It's
dry
rained.
weekend.
It's rained or snowed every weekend.
It's rained or snowed at some point somewhere in Buffalo every weekend. Isn't that
Shit.
nuts?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh shit.
Yeah. Ever
Holy
since you
shit.
left,
I gotta take
city's
you out to
been
get some
crying.
steak that day too. I'm gonna take you out to eat a good steak.
Oh, I love steak.
Oh yeah, baby, we're gonna eat a fucking great steak. Oh. Anyway,
I just
sorry,
wake
I'm
up
going
and
off
he cut
topic.
a piece out of my thigh.
Adam cooking up a great steak on the grill for you.
Your wife's like, it's actually good meat. I'm like, oh, thank you. I mean, it'd be rude not to eat it.
It'd be rude.
It'd be rude.
Oh shit.
Come home
Um,
super light. My mom's like, what happened? I'm like, well, they ate me, and I ate me too. So you know.
She'd be like, I'm proud of you. That's great.
I
Yeah,
need to
mom,
go to a
thanks.
hospital though.
Also, I've lost a lot of blood and I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, hey, they're real good at cooking, bad at medical treatment.
There's a reason why I had to become a doctor, Adam.
No idea why they let me on the flight. No idea. No.
Oh, man. Anyway, well, we're all excited for you for GTA. If
Oh
there's a good
God!
online,
If I could
maybe
kill you
I'll.
all to get GTA 6 tomorrow, I would. I just want you guys to know that.
Man,
No, I
somehow
wouldn't do that.
I kind of understand that. It's all
I
good.
wouldn't
I
do
get
that.
it.
I'd go to
Nah,
jail,
you're
so I
too
couldn't
righteous.
play it.
You're too righteous. You are the hero of the story. You need to be saved. All right, cool. GTA 6 is done in the books. We're waiting for May 26th, and can't come soon enough. Can't
Can't
come
come
soon
soon
enough.
enough.
All right. Let's talk. Let's switch gears and let's talk about Gears of War. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Oh!
Let's talk about Gears of War
Oh!
coming to PlayStation for the very first time as the Gears of War Reloaded. Adam, do you want to take this one as well? And Kevin, you got any
Yeah,
input on this one too?
yeah, I'll start it off. I'm excited for it. I think everyone else is not because it's only the first game, and everybody
Yeah,
thought it'd be a
Cataract was
collection of
like,
the.
oh, I thought it was the whole collection.
Even my friend Alex was like, nah, man, I'm not into this. I'm like, oh,
Now,
come
has anybody
on.
confirmed if it has any multiplayer or co-op in it?
I think on the website it said that it had stuff. I don't know about multiplayer,
Okay.
but I think it said it had stuff. It's the Ultimate Edition
Okay.
or the
Okay.
It's a remaster of a remaster that came out like some years ago.
If it has co-op, that will be the first Xbox game that I purchased. I don't think I've bought another one. Have I bought another Xbox game? I don't think so. That'd be the first
Not that I'm
Xbox game
aware
I
of.
buy. Yeah. I'll play that with you. I'm all down for that.
Cool.
I've never
Yeah, yeah.
played Gears of War. I've always heard
It's fun.
crazy.
It's a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So
But what kind of times do we live in where that's coming on PlayStation? Also has
Good
a PlayStation
times.
Pro patch, I think. That's
good
going to be part of
times.
it.
That's what kind of times we're living in.
That's
We're living in
insane.
good times.
Did that get
Dang.
confirmed for Switch too as well, or is that just PlayStation right now?
I think it was announced for like a bunch of stuff, but I don't remember if Switch 2 was.
Definitely
Let me see.
Steam,
Let me take a
definitely
peek.
PlayStation, definitely
Little
Xbox.
peeky
I
poo.
don't think it was Switch 2, but I wanted to
Xbox,
confirm.
PC, Cloud, PlayStation 5, and Steam. No Switch.
Okay, all right. Interesting times we live in. Again, that meme's coming up again with the whole dude sitting in a chair at a woman, and the guy was wearing a PlayStation hat, and she's like, "Are you sure you want me to do this?" And he's like, "Yes, please do it." That fucking meme's coming up again. Funny ass meme.
I hope they remake the
Um,
commercial. That's all I hope for. The
and
campaign supports
Gears of War.
two-player co-op and versus multiplayer allows up to 8 players. So
All right,
Genesis,
I'm
we're
down.
in.
Let's go, baby. I'm
Let's
in.
go,
Let's
baby.
do it.
Easy plat, probably. Nah, it might kind
When
of
is it
suck.
supposed to come out?
August? Fuck. I already closed here.
Oh yeah, I'm
Son of
in.
a bitch.
I'm fine.
I think
Yeah,
it's August.
I'm in. I'm good. Death Stranding's June, and then whenever the
August
fuck I get my hands
26th.
on Expedition.
Damn, the 26th,
26th.
man. That's just fucking me up.
August 29th is Lost Soul Aside. Fuck. That's fine.
Well, we're not going to play it, like, every day. I want to play other games, man. You know?
Yeah, no, I know.
So, don't worry.
Yeah.
We're going to be okay.
Oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Just,
At the rate I'm going with games too, it's gonna take me forever to fucking play that. Yeah, I'm in for that. Kevin, you got any thoughts on Gears of War Reloaded?
I mean, it's only the first game, so I kind of just don't care.
Okay.
yeah. I'll tell
okay,
you
that's
why
fair
I
enough.
care. I'll tell you right now why I care. They might be testing the waters for this. If this sells well, they'll put work into porting the other ones. And I'm like, I will be part of that team that buys it so the other ones come to get everybody else excited. I mean, it's kind of
What's the one that
ridiculous.
people are looking
I
forward
mean,
to
if
the
that
most?
happens, they'll still just come one by one, and I won't care.
Yeah, but then they'll eventually bundle them all in 7 years' time or something like that shit. But
Yeah, it won't be worth it anymore.
yeah, it's just there's not like one specific game. It's really the trilogy is what everyone probably wants.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because they're old enough games where you could just definitely put them in one pack for a decent price, and they would still be making bank on it. This is like $50 for one game, which I think if you've never played it, I think it's worth it. And since like that's a co-op experience, and we have so few of those, I think for me, I think $50 is worth it for me. I don't know if the second game comes out, if I would buy that, but like it depends how the first experience goes with you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
All right.
I absolutely understand Cataract and Kevin and Alex's point of view on it, though.
They want the whole thing.
Yeah.
They want the whole thing. I get it. It's not wrong to think that. You just want the whole package. You don't give me one at a time. I want everything.
Yeah. Like
I get
Metroid
it.
Prime
Yeah.
Remastered. Why doing one at a time? What happened to the rest of them? You know what I mean? You know, good thing nobody here cares about it. Let's move on.
I mean, he's getting 4. I don't know how upset he could be at this point.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's getting 4. It's not like he's not, you know. There's other people who suffer way worse, you know, like our infamous fans here, you know. So, but yeah, okay, cool. All right, moving on from that. Kevin, what do you got this
Mhm.
week, buddy boy?
Borderlands 4, get hype.
Okay, talk to us. Tell us.
Borderlands 4, man, that state of play was fucking incredible. Um, they said a lot of right things. Fast travel to players is going to be a thing. Thank fucking Christ. Because, man, that was annoying in co-op when somebody's like, hey, we gotta go over here, and everybody's on the opposite side of the fucking world, and you take like 3 or 4 minutes to get over there because there's all these enemies spawning in between you and your friend, and they're just sitting there like, man, I wish I could, get you here quicker. Well, now you can just fucking fast travel to people. If you don't want to fast travel to people, you can just call your vehicle. And friggin' there it is. You don't have to go to a friggin' catch a ride station, even though those were really cool to go to.
I remember Catch a Ride. Catch
You
a
can just
Ride.
frickin' summon it whenever you want to, which is great. You can
Love that.
customize it, whoop-de whoop-de, but like, alright, cool, I guess. Let's see. I don't think they did a whole lot of like, oh my god, the gillions amount of guns. I don't know, they always make up numbers. I don't fucking know. Um,
Gazillion.
but
Gazillion, I think
they
last
made
time it
it
was.
so that uh different manufacturers have like different weapon attachments or like pieces. They'll like make up different pieces of guns, so you can have things drop at multiple different manufacturers, which means it's gonna have even more wild stats on shit. Um, yeah, no, this whole thing just sounds amazing. And between me, my sister, and her boyfriend, we were all like, this could be day one. And if we could both get off of work, then, well, all three of us actually can get off of work, then, let me tell you, we'll all be playing like the entire freaking day that it comes out.
You gonna
I'm
PC it?
very excited. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Crossplay to everything as well. And supposedly the lobby system is better, thank God. So, but it sounds great. It looks awesome. They definitely brought over the stuff from Tiny Tina that people were like, "Oh my God, where has this been the entire time?" And they're like, "It's right here now." And then they put a nod to like Borderlands 1 with how the skill trees are set up, where it's like actually focused on whatever your class's action skill is, and then you reap some other benefits. There's things you can change with your action skills. The Siren has one of the three. I think there's three you can choose from. One of the three that she has, she like summoned this. I don't know, spectral cat, we'll call it, elemental cat. And as you change weapons and change like you take out like a different weapon that has different element on it, its element also changes to match. It's got freaking blink strike. You can pet it. It rolls around. It's freaking adorable. A big saber tooth kitty, see-through purple kitty. Um,
See through and
it's
purple,
like
wild.
it's like the Cheshire cat, but it's gonna eat you instead of just grin at you. Um,
Oh.
Oh my god.
yeah, I don't know. Borderlands 4 is freaking nuts. I'm so glad my sister was like, "Oh my god, Kevin, watch this," and because I was like, "All right, I guess I'll watch it." And by the end of it, I was like, "Oh my god, day one." And honestly, it did not feel like the 20 something minutes in length. Oh, I watched it and I was like, "That's it." Oh, okay. I guess that was 26 minutes or whatever it was.
Yeah. It was a good state of play. Good
It
pacing.
was. It was very good. The right amount of developer commentary too, like
Yeah.
explaining the stuff while also having like the gameplay happening. It was very
Enough
nice.
deep dive, but not like confusingly.
hmm
So
And let me tell you, I fucking lost it. Adam, did you watch this?
yeah, I watch every state
I
of play.
Okay. I lost it when they went and reloaded the one gun, threw it out, and it grew those tiny ass little legs and started running.
I was watching some streamers watch it, and one of them was freaking out at that because apparently they don't like when little legs grow on
Oh
things or
no.
something. And I'm like, what a weird fear.
Also, elemental enemies are back. Oh, they were everywhere in the trailer. I'm so excited.
the the one thing that kind of like perked not my interest or anything, but like I remember people complaining about with the previous Borderlands was how the legendaries there were too many of them, and now they seem to kind of fix that a little bit, where
Yeah,
like legendaries actually mean they're legendary, which is
right.
cool. I mean, they say
Yeah,
that, but like we'll see.
yeah, we have to see in that regard because I don't know how they're gonna like. The problem is because yes, there's so many goddamn legendary weapons in Borderlands. That's like the thing is like they have so many different things that they can like put on weapons that to be like let's make some legendary weapons. You could like crank out 600 in no time just because of the sheer amount of shit you've coded already for these weapons. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, so I don't know how they're gonna make it where, oh yeah, legendaries gonna be more meaningful and there's gonna be less of them. But you know what? Just sign me up. I'm ready. Maybe they'll go a fucking Diablo route and they'll start having like set bonuses and shit. I'd be, oh. I don't know. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I did not expect to be this excited for Borderlands 4. I expected to be like, okay, this is something I'll like check out later on. But no, this is day one, and I'll probably be pre-ordering whatever comes with all the DLC.
This is the ideal state of play. When there's a state of
Oh yeah.
play that deep dives into a game, this is exactly what you want. This
Hmm.
was the perfect pacing, the perfect
It really
amount of
was.
everything
Yeah.
shown. So I really hope Sony learns from this for other
I
games in
will
the
say
future.
there was one thing that I was like, oh, what the fuck? What the hell was Randy Pitchford wearing?
That man dresses like a man who's like a man who won the lottery and goes bowling every day.
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's
actually a
how he
wonderful way of
dresses.
putting it.
That's how he dresses. And he's always so sweaty. He's
Uh
like
huh.
so sweaty, like he's
Ew.
suffering alcohol withdrawal. It's so strange. And it's always unbuttoned too far. Like, dude, why do you have so
Yeah.
much collar? What is going on? But yeah, every time I see him, I'm like, why does he look like he just bowls and he's super wealthy? Like he's new money and he's bowling. That's all I think of. It's so specific, and you're like, that doesn't make any sense. But if you saw him, you'd be like, yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah,
that's
no.
that's exactly it.
Yep, perfect sense.
Yeah,
The material his shirt was made out of was very confusing.
I have no idea the patterns, the everything. We always talk about that Lady
Not
Victoria's clothes. What the fuck do we say with this guy if he hosted a show every week? Honestly, if he hosted a show every week, I wouldn't watch. He seems like a terrible human being. But
yeah.
but what the fuck, man?
Oh my god, I forgot. We got you only connect again.
Yeah, I know. Also, I love how the only Borderlands things I've seen now are the movie and the state of play. Good
Anyways,
times. Not the movie.
that's
Movie
really
was
all I
bad.
have. I kind of already talked about
Alright.
Doom. Oh,
Okay.
actually, Adam, have you done significant more amount of what you call it, Baldur's Gate?
Not really.
Okay.
Played a couple hours, but we didn't get too much further. Alex wants us to kill the. We're still at that goblin camp in the beginning.
Which one?
The very first one.
Okay.
Um, and Alex was like, "We're gonna kill all of them to get our XP up," and he's like, "We got to kill them eventually, anyways." I'm like, "I don't think that's true, but we'll do it, I guess." So we started fighting them, and then we
I didn't
won
know
the.
which one he's talking about. Not necessarily, but
Yeah,
go
yeah, I
on.
didn't think so. He just lies about stuff, so I just follow along. You get used to it. So we started killing them. We did it, and then there was like one guy who's near the fight and wasn't attacking us, and I was like, I'm gonna attack him. So I attacked him, and then he sent Asterion to prison. And then I was like, okay, how do I leave? and then I found a way to break out, but then I couldn't find my stuff. But then as I was exiting, these people were like, "Well, I guess you won your freedom." And I was looking around for my stuff, and they're like, "You've been here too long. You're going back to jail." And I was like, "No." And then they started fighting me, and then Asterion died, and then
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Okay, we'll just have to bring him back." And Alex was like, "We're just gonna reload." I'm like, "Okay." And then he was like, "I'm getting off." I'm like, "All right."
Wow.
So, you know. And then we were
Yeah,
supposed
I've
to play with
gotten.
Cataract in our other game, but Cataract hasn't responded. But also, Alex wants to go full, like, not evil, but like monster. I don't know how to
Okay.
describe it. He just wants to be the worst human being possible, or whatever the fuck he is,
Uh-huh.
because Cataract cut off what's his face's hand in the portal when
Oh,
you
okay.
first meet him. I forget his name.
Yeah.
So he never is
Yeah.
going to show up again, I guess, if you cut off his hand.
Oh, okay.
Um, and then Alex was like, "Hey, since we're doing that, we might as well just fuck everything over." And I was like, "Okay, we could do that." Also, I forget what it's called. I forget what we called it because wait, hold on, let me pull this up. It's fun. It's a good. It's a good name. It's a good name for our crew. Um. Oh. Where the fuck is this thing? We call ourselves the Donglers,
Uh-huh.
because all of our characters are naked, um,
Oh.
and we all have penises, even though I'm a woman. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they're just smacking around, and the cutscenes are so fucking funny because the height of Alex's character, his penis is included in every single cutscene. And in the cutscene when they're talking, you know how when like games they like cut back to a character and like the
Yeah.
physics engine kicks in again. So every time it
Yeah.
cuts back to his character, the dongle starts waving around. So it's so funny. And then also a random character will be in the background and then you just see a penis flapping in the wind. It's like what the fuck? It is so stupid. But yeah, we called ourselves the Donglers. Or the Dongler Boys or Dongler Run, I think they were calling it.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pretty crazy. And then Alex has Shadowheart, and we're like, she should be nude. And Alex was like, no, she doesn't have a dongle. She doesn't deserve it. I'm like, what is this? What are we doing? so, so her and what's Larissa, whatever the hell her name is, they're in.
Lysel.
Yeah, Lizelle, they're in their underwear.
All right. All right.
So, all straight men. Two of them are married. Let's keep that in mind. And I'm like, all right, I guess we'll all be nude. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. I played a whole bunch more, and man, let me tell you, you got some fights. I can't wait till you get to these. I want to hear your comments because, boy, was Kevin getting angry at one of them.
The only person who gets angry in our fights is Alex because of stuff I do. Um,
Mm.
because I'm still liking the game, still hate the combat. It's not gonna grow on me, I don't think. As much as I want it to, I'm just not a
Oh, it's
turn-based
only
guy.
it's only gonna get worse. Just wait.
Oh, I believe that. I absolutely believe that. But most of the time, I just take out my little guitar thing and I start playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, you
But
don't have to play the power after every turn. And I'm like, that's the thing I do. It's a good song.
um, but yeah, boy oh boy, this one boss fight that just finished with. Oh my God, three different attempts. Every single one played out completely differently in terms of the actual boss fight mechanics. So I don't really know how it's supposed to play out. Like I don't know what the correct thing is because it's either that random or it glitched in one of those three. The third one didn't last long enough. The third one I was very done and I made sure the boss was going to die as fast as possible. I friggin' took a haste potion and I beat the shit out of it.
I kind of wish there
Uh,
was a mode where Alex could play as me during fights.
I'm surprised it's not in the game, but there's a lot of options that should be in this game that are not in the game, and it makes me even more upset because it's been out for over a year.
A lot of mods.
This is very true.
Popular game.
There's a mod for the guy who the guy who brings you back to life at your camp, the dead guy.
Withers, yeah.
Yeah, Withers. There's a mod that gives him like massive tits.
What the fuck?
That Cataract introduced to us, and we're not gonna apply that obviously, but like what he was like, have you seen the glowed or glowified or whatever version of Withers? And we're like, no. And then I googled it and I found like a lady version. I was like, oh wow, they really made him attractive. And a Cataract was like, no. Then I found another one where it was like he just looked like a Chad, and I was like, wow, they're really doing it. And he's like, no, no. And then he sent the one he was talking about, and I'm like, damn, them some knockers. It is wild, absolutely wild. I think I have it. I'll send it in the chat. Oh no, I sent it to Alex. I'll just pull it from there.
But I don't know. It's still a fun game. Don't get me wrong. But oh boy, it gets interesting later on.
There you go.
Um, so I guess it's time for Last of Us unless somebody's got something else.
I was gonna ask real quick before you guys talk about Last, but just a quick question. Do any of our current big AAA studios, this goes for GTA 6, this goes for anything kind of being developed in the next like 2 3 years, do any of them outsource from India at any point? Like
Probably why?
any of, well, there's probably going to be a giant ass war that's about to happen with India and Pakistan. There's a bunch of missiles launched in Pakistan. Pakistan shot down about 5 planes already. India just shot down one of their planes.
Why is that happening?
So one of the treaties has been nullified. I believe in the last 24 hours. Don't know whether that's due to Big Daddy Trump over here or not. I have no idea. But I'm at this point, I'm just assuming it does at this point. I don't know. Everything has to do with him at this point. But one of the treaties has been nullified, which basically had a ceasefire for anything going on. So now the two countries can kind of do whatever they want, and India shot first. They claimed they were shooting at a terrorist spot in Pakistan. Pakistan responded with, "We're going to shoot down 5 of your fucking planes," and then they responded with, "Well, we're going to shoot down some of your fucking jets." Mind
Great.
you, both
Wow.
these countries have nuclear weapons, so not
That's
a
okay.
good thing. Not a good thing.
That's
There was a couple like Reddit posts that came out of there with people making videos and all that shit. It doesn't look like a lot of civilians were injured as of yet. Although I don't know. I'm
good.
not watching the news coverage, but we can most likely assume there's going to be some sort of war that the UN is probably going to take a part of that. So that's going
Yeah,
to
I
be.
mean, most
The
likely
UN ain't gonna do shit.
that shouldn't affect the gaming industry at first, at least.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the only reason I'm asking is because I know if they outsource to India, they just need to change where they outsource from. I just hope that doesn't affect games going forward because they've already shut down all flights for the next 2 weeks out of both countries.
well, hopefully it just calms down again, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. But the way it's like the Pakistani fighter jet that was shot down, that was about 15 minutes ago.
Oh shit. Okay, well,
Yeah.
fresh
So
news.
hopefully it will stop, but we don't know what's gonna happen. So
Damn.
if you live in either of those countries, stay safe out there. Be careful out there. It's gonna be a rough one for the next couple of weeks out there. So
I know it's crazy. Most Americans can't even tell those two people apart.
you're not wrong.
So keep that
You're
in
not
mind when
wrong.
you're wars fighting. Who's the real
Yeah.
enemy?
Yeah.
Not
Them
America.
waters.
No one. I mean, just never
Uh,
mind. Never mind.
I was gonna say it's those white people who are the
No,
real
no,
problems,
no,
but
no. Yeah, Sweden, take them out.
all right. I know that's all I wanted to say.
All right, thank
Kevin,
you.
go for it. Last of Us spoilers and all the talk that you guys need to talk about.
So in Last of Us, it was crazy how India and Pakistan started fighting. I'm like, why the fuck are they involved? It was nuts. It
Crazy.
was nuts.
Crazy.
Crazy. All right, who
Crazy.
wants to talk about this?
It's very crazy.
Kevin, it sounds like you're not volunteering. Desinoda, you want to talk? Kevin and I have talked about a bunch of topics. Yeah, you started off.
Um,
Started off.
yeah.
Drive the car.
Choo
Yeah,
choo.
we are
Put your
opening
seatbelts
this
on.
episode with a truck full of army guys, Fedra
Yeah,
guys.
Fedra guys.
Um, they're all thrown, shooting the shit, and the one guy who's talking, making this whole joke, is Josh from Drake and Josh. I was like, damn, is that him?
As soon
And
as I heard him,
turns
I was
out,
like, hey, Josh Peck, what the fuck?
yeah, the way he talks is so. It's just him. You automatically know as soon as you hear the way this man talks. It's so
Yeah.
good. It's so funny. And he was telling a joke. Um,
Pretty fucked up joke.
oh yeah.
What, Kevin?
It's okay. It's okay. I was just yeah. Messed up joke, but it's all right.
Yeah,
Fixed in about 2 minutes.
I will say, okay, I'll say one thing. So, in Game of Thrones, Ed Sheeran appeared in one episode in the very opening. And people complained about it because they're like, why the fuck is this random guy in this? And as soon as Josh Peck appeared, I'm like, oh shit, I can't believe he's in this. Does he die in 1 minute or two? And then as soon as Isaac spoke up, I was like, oh, he dies in 2. He dies by the end of this scene. Because I don't know why they call them voters. Who cares? It's because we took away the right to vote. So fuck. And then, continue Decinato.
Yeah, that was kind of nuts.
Then everybody gets fucked by Felix.
Oh,
Correct, yeah, Felix, yeah.
I was like, that's Felix from Casino Royale, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is.
That is Felix from Casino Royale, or Bernard from Westworld, or Commissioner Gordon in the Batman, or
Oh.
Isaac in the Last of Us Part 2 video game.
Now hold on a minute.
Go ahead. What are we holding on a minute for? I can't reference Isaac, the guy who plays Isaac in the game, to Isaac in the show. It's the same guy. Ken, what happened to you?
All right, we held on for a minute. Continue.
Wow, wow, short minute, but I respect the actual pausing there. Yeah,
and I realized I had nothing.
So yeah, Isaac's first scene, incredible. In that opening, like as soon as he got out of that truck, I don't know if you guys also were like, he's killing all of them and betraying them, right? You guys were like,
I
had no
I
idea.
was surprised.
oh wow, okay. Kevin, I'm not so surprised by you being surprised by that. Decinote a little confused because he's a wolf based on the video game.
Oh, maybe I just forgot then.
Honestly, probably because also Isaac in the video game is significantly older, and he looks significantly different.
He's like their unit boss, right?
Yeah, he's the main dude, the main wolf. But he just looks way older. I'll find a picture of Isaac in the game. Because I think it's worth seeing him. He just because in this one they're like, oh, it's Jeffrey Wright, so we're just gonna keep him as his face. They didn't even make him look that much older. They did a little bit. But yeah, that's Isaac in the game. So I was like, damn, 5 years have been tough. And then they showed his other scene, and I was like, oh, never mind, he's okay. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, way older looking in the game.
Damn.
But yeah, Jeffrey Wright in both. But yeah, so that got you, Kevin?
Oh
Would you-
yeah, I mean I didn't see it coming, but like when it happened, I was like, "Oh, good."
Oh, good. Yeah, it
And
was
then
great.
one dude crawled out, and I was like, "What are you waiting for?"
Yeah, and then that other dude, he was like, "Now make your choice." I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah, it was
fuck."
great. The whole scene was great.
That whole
Everything
scene was
about it,
great.
except for, oh man, those people in the freaking truck get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Really set the tone for how shitty Fedra was in some spots.
Yeah.
But also, that's just people. That's just what they're gonna do. Yeah, that was a great scene. That was a great scene.
Hmm.
Really made me respect Isaac more than the game, if I'm honest. Just in that one scene alone. Like, I think his performance really carried over.
Yeah. He
He was
didn't do
so.
too much in the game
That's the thing. Oh wait, never mind.
himself, right?
He
I think.
he had a strong presence in the game. Not to go into like what happens to his character and stuff, but like he has a strong presence in the game. It's just not as you don't see like this origin of him. You don't see him betray like Fedra to become a wolf. Like so, this just added a little bit more depth. And then I will say the scene we're jumping a little bit, but the scene with him torturing the Scar was incredible. Favorite scene this season, I will say. Like, just him talking about, like, going into store and looking at the pots and pans, and Neiman Marcus, I think he mentioned, and he's like, you don't know it. And, like, just talking about it, and then it just pans over, pun intended, to the naked Scar on the ground, or Seraphite, please, I'm not going to use their slurs. And that guy's just getting fucking tortured. Oh my god, what a fucking scene. Jeffrey Wright kills it, and the dude who plays that Seraphite is so good. And then he has that killer line of like, every day a wolf leaves you and becomes a Scar.
Yeah.
And not one Scar leaves us and becomes a wolf, so you will lose eventually. And it's like, fuck! Like, oh my god! And then Isaac's like, okay, fine, I'll fucking burn you. And then it pans back over, again, pun intended, and the dude's other hand is being held out, and I'm like, you fucking gangster. Like, oh my god!
Yeah,
Oh
that
my...
whole scene was fantastic.
It's so good. So good. So good. So fucking good. Yeah. Another
what I was
scene.
gonna say.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Because I thought Justin Order was mentioning this, but he was talking about the video game. Like, what made Isaac's intro so freaking good? He does almost nothing. He is the most stone cold person the entire time, and it just makes him the biggest badass.
He's great.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. He says 3 words.
Yep.
And then he gets out, says 2 words, then blows everybody up, kills a guy, and then says one thing to a guy, and it's like, holy fucking shit.
And you know, like, everything there is to know about this man.
Yeah. Yeah, you understand, like, okay,
and
like...
where he stands and everything.
Yeah, like, he has moral decency to himself, it seems. Like, what the fuck? And then you see him torturing a man and going, yeah, you fucking... Later, and it's like, what? I don't know where your moral line is.
That scene started, and I was like, "Who the fuck is he talking to? Is this man nuts? Is there actually a person here?" And then
I thought he was talking to himself
there is a person here.
So, a little thing in the game. No, you really have not played the game in a while. You hear some of that torture going on, and then you see the aftermath of the torture. So when we saw that guy in the trailer, I was like, holy shit, we're actually showing the torture. That's exciting. Not to get excited over torture. So like, I knew it wasn't crazy. You know, hey, the show's changing stuff, so you never know. But like,
Yeah.
it kind of followed what I expected. But at the same time,
Mhm.
I was still blown away by like. I mean, I know Jeffrey Wright. Like, he's a
He's a
phenomenal
good actor.
actor. He's very
Yeah.
good. He's very very good. He's a scene stealer in almost everything he's in, if not everything
Mhm.
he's in. But yeah, that standout scenes for me in this episode, along with the scene in the radio tower or the TV station tower, whatever the hell that station is,
Mhm.
um, where it turns into a stealth mission, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
fuck! Like I was so tense, even though I know they're gonna make it out of that scene. Um, but oh my god, that where you see the wolves hanging up and they're all fucking gutted and shit. It's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
they really brought this scene to life.
Mhm.
They did.
Also, I hated that level in the game. There are like 18,000 wolves in that fucking scene. Like, fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah. And I kept thinking, oh,
Uh,
somebody's gonna see them. Somebody's gonna see them moving. But they did a
so
good
that's
job
the wild
hiding.
thing. All right. Now I don't know if it's the correct side of the room, but I thought it was when when Ellie starts to go up the stairs. The camera goes to a different angle, and it looks like we're looking at that stairwell, and you can't see shit.
Hmm.
Like it's actually dark in
Yeah,
that section where
yeah.
she's supposed to be like walking up. Now I don't know if you could like look hard enough and see that she's walking up. That'd be nuts. But it also could have been like the opposite side of the room. I have no idea.
So there's a point where she like starts to sneak up the stairs, and then a guy turns around and his flashlight go to the stairs, but he turns around right as you hear the top door close.
No, no, no. Before that,
I
she
don't.
starts to go up the stairs, and
Yeah.
then there's a part where the camera is back before the door closes, before it goes to that guy, because it's the guy who's about to discover her and then hears the door. Before that, it's just a shot of that whole staircase.
I'm gonna say I don't remember then.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. I'm curious
Unless
now.
I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty
No,
sure
no,
I'm not.
I don't think you are. But yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if like you could see her if you concentrate hard
I
enough.
was like, oh my
Cause
god, am I going to be able to see her in the background? I'm like, actually, it's really fucking hard to see back there. I wonder.
yeah, cause that scene was so well done of them sneaking
Hmm.
around and like the wolves like reacting to shit and being like, oh,
Yeah,
or, like, are you fucking kidding me? Cut them down! Like, oh fuck.
yeah.
And then Ellie tackling that guy, like fucking yeah, get him.
That was that was a
Uh,
way of doing it. I
yeah,
didn't think they were going to do that.
I really thought she would stab him first, but she was trying to choke him out first. I think because she had to grab her knife, but I'm surprised she didn't like prepare to grab it. But then Dina saving her, I was like, how'd she get up there so quick?
See, now this is the thing that I didn't like. Well, not didn't like. I'm sitting here like, okay, but like, why are you going to tackle this person? Just shoot him in the back of the head.
Now quiet, stealth.
No, diversion. Shoot this man who has an automatic rifle in the back of the head. Grab the automatic rifle. Nobody's anywhere near you. Everyone is now going to focus on you. Dina is still down there. Dina now shoots at people from behind, and you take them on from the front, and they're all dead. There's only 6 of
Oh.
You know, yeah, but still, 2 and 6, like you still want to be careful. So I think they were correct in running.
I guess. She gets lucky that Dina saves her.
She got lucky that Dina saved her. I will say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like she's still being not
Because that could have
super careless,
been
but still a
executed
little
better.
careless.
Like if you were
Yeah,
gonna
I
stab him,
agree.
have your knife out in the first place.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's
Um.
okay. She's
Yeah.
she's to be fair, like she's probably like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, and like this is the first time she's not with Joel.
As far as we
So
know, it is, and she seems way more comfortable around infected than she is around people enemies.
Yeah.
Um. And then the
fair,
subway
yeah, yeah.
scene was crazy. Um.
Some of the scene was weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I couldn't quite. I mean, I guess I could tell what was going on after the fact, but during the scene, when they're throwing flares up, down, left, right, and center, but every time it goes to them, there's just like one flare in the shot. I'm like, where the hell did all the other flares go? I'm like, where are these people? And then suddenly, like, when you go up on top of the subway train, it's like, oh, they're all like right there. But then why are the train tracks in their shots? I was very confused as to spatially
Oh,
where we were.
interesting. Okay.
I
Hmm.
could have, I don't know, been not following the
I
scene.
I feel like I
But
understand where it was because they were kind of spread out, um, looking for them.
I guess
Like
Um,
three on
what
each side
threw
of the
me,
train.
in fact, you know what? I can tell you exactly what threw me is when they first, when the wolves first come on the scene, you see their flashlights from the right ahead of them, ahead of Ellie and Dina, right?
yeah,
So I'm like, okay, they're coming into this part of the thing, and then they're throwing like flares and shit up and down the tracks. Maybe they're on like a whole other thing, and there's like this thing is like the center platform, but the flashlight threw me off as to like, oh, they're just like right here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, because
yeah,
there's sometimes the center platform and there's two sets of tracks.
yeah, yeah.
That might have been it.
It was also just
But
a
anyway,
weird scene, and also the train was derailed, so it kind of split the room in a different
hmm
way too. So like, also that
once they're on the train cars, fucking nuts. Resident Evil,
Dina.
take notes.
First of all, Dina counting and being like, basically using the listening mode
Mm-hmm.
from the game and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you see like 80 of them, and you're like, oh, okay, more than five. Um, and it's like, oh fuck. And then I will say, I did like how Ellie threw her arm in front of Dina.
hmm
In the
hmm
game, there's spores. So what happens in the game is, Ellie's mask gets cracked and Dina goes
hmm
to take off her mask to give it to Ellie to save her, and Ellie's like, no, and Ellie rips off her mask and goes, I can breathe, because if you take off your mask and you're not immune, everybody coughs immediately and just starts getting fucked up. So, because it's
Oh, okay.
almost immediate. Well, it fucks you up immediately. It doesn't turn you
Right.
immediately, but in this, I kind of like how they were stuck in that little what fucking nightmare of a situation that would be stuck in that
Yeah.
little turnstile,
Turnstile. Yep.
and Ellie just puts her arm up, and it's like fuck. And then Dina, the Isabel Merst playing Dina, is so fucking good at looking at Ellie
That
with her
facial.
eyes.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
It's so good at like looking at someone, making you think she loves her, but at the same time being so fucking hurt that she has to kill her. Also, we didn't even talk about the guitar scene.
You can see
Oh
the
yeah.
the shakes in her hands and
Yeah,
everything.
going back to the guitar scene real fast, Ellie,
All right.
great voice. Not like,
Yeah.
not like incredible, not like, but like exactly how it should have sounded. She sounded exactly
Yeah.
like Ellie in the game for me. Like I was like, what the fuck? That's so close. Every so often she does her voice that sounds like Ellie in the game, and I'm like, good for you, man. You're killing it. And also like that acknowledgement of like Joel teaching her and like her being like, yeah,
hmm
he did. Like fuck. And then Dina just fucking full out bawling and being like, yeah, you're pretty good. Like, that was so funny. Um, but yeah, that scene was great. I just can't believe how well they nailed that scene. Confession time. I missed that scene the first time I played. That is a completely missable scene, the guitar scene, by the way. Fun fact.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the music store on your playthrough, so you can absolutely miss it. Because I crushed through that game in like so quick. So on my second playthrough, though, I saw it. And watching others play, obviously. But yeah, that scene was great. But then like Dina and like confronting Ellie, and then Ellie like being like, "Hey, I'll sit in this chair.
Oh
Like,
my
keep your
God.
gun on me." And
Okay.
what were your thoughts about this?
About what?
About that whole sequence.
Hold on. We gotta get specific
The
because
sequence
I have a
of,
comment that I want to make. So where
well,
we
make
at?
your comment, and then we'll talk about that.
Okay. So I just gotta say, we fast forward a little bit from what we were just talking about.
Uh huh.
She's waking up in the chair because there's drips
Oh,
of
the
water on
water.
her,
Yeah.
and oh my God, camera work.
Oh, with the
Perfect.
light.
Chef's kiss with the light covering Dina's face
Ah,
the
so good.
entire time. Oh,
It reminded me.
perfect. And then
It,
she takes out the lantern
yep.
to walk up and investigate. Oh my god.
It reminded me of V for Vendetta, and the
Mm-hmm.
interrogation scenes
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how those
Mm-hmm.
were filmed. And I was like, man, they are fucking crushing this.
Yeah,
Um,
the direction's real good in
yeah, the
this.
direction. Also, her getting hit with that water and going, ah, like,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
because she's just so angry as this girl,
Mm-hmm.
like, so like, and then her being like, no, no, it's just water, it's just water. Um, and then Isabel Most, I swear to God, like, you can't see her face, but then when you finally see her face, it's like she's processing everything,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, fuck, she's so good. I never knew this girl could act as well as she could. Like, I've seen her in stuff, like she was Dora, you know what I mean? Like, I,
Dora.
yeah, like I've seen her in like other stuff. She was in a movie about like adoption with families with Mark Wahlberg or something. My sister really likes. Like, I've seen her in stuff, like, she was in Transformers. She was a little girl in the Transformers movie. Um,
Sure.
and it's like, yeah, she was always good, but like, she is doing some work here. Like,
Oh yeah.
she's gonna be in Superman. She plays Hawkgirl. Um, and I'll tell you what, watching this show has just made me so much more excited to see her character. I don't think it's going to be a large role in that movie, but in the future it could be. But like, just watching her in this has just floored me. Every episode, I'm like, wow. Like, I think um, Ellie, Bella, I think they're doing really well as Ellie. But like, anytime I just every time Isabella Merce is just fucking blowing me away. Like, holy shit. I can't get over
Mm-hmm.
how she looks at Ellie sometimes. I just can't get over it.
The
I
side characters in general in this season are acted very well.
Yeah, yeah. It is. It's nuts how well
Even
everybody's
what's
doing.
his name? Jesse.
Jesse's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like, Kevin, what did you think about the pregnancy reveal?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So, first of all, like, I don't care, whatever. If you're like, how did I feel about it? My initial reaction was like, I was like, huh? What do you mean you're pregnant? I got news for you, woman. You will not be pregnant for very long if you keep doing the things that you're doing, because you're gonna crush this child.
Oh, sure, 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 sure.
Like, you just climbed through the tightest fucking stone, whatever the fuck you want to call it, tunnel, I guess. We'll call it a tunnel, 'cause I don't know
Yeah,
what
she
else to
just
call it,
crawled through,
to
like,
get into, like, the
you know,
thing. Yeah, but, like, depending on how far along you are in your pregnancy,
not
it's
long.
not something you do. Like,
She's not super far along. She's
no,
just,
she's definitely not.
yeah,
But if
she's
you
within like
continue
a
to do
month or
what you're
two.
doing,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, no, this
like, you
can't go
can't
on for
keep
much
this up.
longer.
hmm But anyway, that was basically all I really felt about it.
Okay. Did you see it coming at all, or were you like, "What the fuck"?
Oh no,
Okay.
no, I didn't see it coming, but I wasn't like, what the fuck? Like I said, my reaction was, oh, you are not. Listen, it's either dead or you gotta calm down.
So I'm curious to think if I would have noticed if I didn't play the game, because in the game she's also pregnant. You find out
Mhm.
around the same point, um, but in the show she throws up looking at the bodies, and she's like, I don't know why I did that. I usually never throw up. And then she's
But
at
she
that
already did.
convenient. Well, no,
She
before
did with the
like
scars.
no, I know. That's what I'm saying. At that first time she threw up was at the
Oh,
scars. And she was like, oh, I don't know why I do that. I never do that. And then she's at that pharmacy store and she's like, hold on, I gotta pee. And I'm like, oh, she's pulling up a pregnancy test. And then she
oh,
pulls out like 5 of them later. And I'm like, I feel like I still would have caught on to that, but I'm just not sure if I would have. So I was curious if you did. Um,
no, because when she first mentioned that and then walked back out, she seemed like she was on something, drug wise.
oh,
She was very
interesting.
happy. She was very happy, and she said different words because even Ellie was like, "You all right?" Like, her vocabulary and everything changed.
Yeah, she just found out she was pregnant.
But she was just elated.
Yeah, because she took 5 tests.
Yeah.
Destinoto, what did you think about that scene? How well, the infection, the everything?
Um, Well, the Ellie and Dina, or
What do you
infection?
think we're talking about right now? What do you what? Where do you think we are in the episode?
um, it's towards the end, right?
Okay, so it's where Ellie gets infected, Ellie gets bitten for Dina, and then a pregnancy is revealed. How do you feel about that? How do you feel how they did it in the show compared to the game? If you remember the game, do you remember who these people are? Do you know what
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
of Us
yeah,
is?
yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't know who Last of Us is, and I don't know what episode you're talking about, but I'm
Episode
here
4,
for it.
please, thank you.
I think they did it a little more organically in the show. Um,
Okay.
the game, it was kind of just like, oh, I'm pregnant, and that was kind of it.
No, incorrect. You haven't played the game in a long
No.
time, it seems.
Yeah, the
Um,
game, she was holding out on her for a while, and she's
yeah,
like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'm fine," and then she gets all the way to the
Well, they got to that
hideout,
theater
the
place.
yeah, the
theater,
theater.
and
Same in the show. They get
what's
to the
his name?
theater.
The Asian dude shows up over there, and
Jesse, yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
and
very
then
different
yeah,
in the
he
show
hides
and the
it like
game.
quite a bit from her, and I believe Ellie got super pissed that like,
She
why did
did.
you hide that from me? Like, why
Ellie
didn't you
got
tell me?
super
And
pissed
she's like,
because, yeah.
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, go
And in
ahead,
the
go ahead. You
show,
seem to remember
she
it a lot, so.
basically didn't
No,
get
she was
pissed.
okay.
She was
So
actually the opposite.
in the game, um, Ellie and Dina have sex before Joel is killed. Literally right before. So
In
instead
that
of
abandoned
Ellie,
building, I think.
yeah, instead of Ellie and Jesse like in the show, in the building, like hanging out, smoking reefer in the 7-Eleven, um, Ellie and Dina go there and they have sex. And then Ellie discovers like what's happening with Joel and all that and stuff. And then some very short amount of time passes, and then they go on their journey, kill the first guy, and then Jordan or whatever, and then they eventually get to the theater to take refuge. Jesse shows up, and you find out that Dina's pregnant, and Ellie's fucking pissed. Ellie's like, "How dare you? Like, you're just a burden to me now." Like she says that
Hmm.
crushing line, and Dina's like, "How
Oh
fucking dare
yeah.
you?" And they had that huge argument, and it's really because Ellie is like, "You're a burden to me only because I now have to care about you losing a child. Like now there's two people. Like I was already afraid of losing you. Now I'm afraid of losing you and your
Yeah.
child. And then Jesse's gonna be pissed if I do that. And now Jesse's here, and it's just too much pressure for her. But in the show, Genesis, I want you to hear this. In the show, they have not fucked yet, and then Ellie gets bit for Dina. Dina's freaking out. Ellie wakes up and proves to Dina she has not changed. And as Ellie admits she's immune, Dina slowly walks up to her, says, "I'm pregnant." They then fuck.
Yeah.
And
What?
yeah, because they just revealed their deepest secrets to each other, and they've just opened that, and they just let the floodgates go. And I think that is a great way to use human emotion to like just manipulate that relationship into happening.
Oh my
Yep,
I think it
god.
works way better.
it was well done.
Yeah, I think it works. I think it works way better for the show's sake. I do prefer them like having sex way earlier, but I do not hate this at all. I like it, and also I love Ellie's reaction to being like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna be a dad." Like this is our
Yeah.
baby with Jesse, I guess. Like it is so cute. Like oh my god,
Hmm.
she has something now in her world, and it makes me so nervous for the future. But like they are nailing this Ellie and Dina relationship so well in this show. They are
Yeah.
fucking knocking this thing out of the park, and I can't wait for more. You know what I mean? Then the episode ends with them hearing about Nora, and then them going to the roof and being like, "All right, we gotta go." And it's like, "Fuck." It's
Yeah.
like overall, I think this was a great episode. Honestly, probably my favorite episode of the season, like tied with two.
This
Like
is my favorite.
it honestly might be surpassed episode 2 for me. Like, this was really good. Like,
Hmm.
the action was good, the pacing was good, the character
Yeah.
development on every side was so fucking good. Like, also,
Yeah.
we didn't even talk about how that soldier is right out, that one who's like makes the choice is right outside the wall, that where Isaac is torturing that other dude.
Yeah, and he
Oh yeah.
just doesn't give a fuck about anything
Yeah, he just doesn't
anymore.
give a fuck anymore because it's been 5 years or whatever the hell it was, or however long it said.
11.
11? Did it say 11? Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
yeah, 11 years. Also, that guy, his face is super small for his head. Like, I just want to point that out. He looked like a little
Yeah.
fake man. Like somebody scrunched his face, but whatever.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Go ahead.
Are we supposed to know what battle is taking place at the very end of the episode?
No, no. It's just they just
Okay.
say that the Seraphites are attacking the wolves. The only thing we know about the Seraphites and the wolves is what Isaac talked about and what the Seraphites talked
Okay.
about. They just are fighting each other because they are very different morally. And the Seraphites have a oh god, what the hell? What's her name? The chosen one, or the priest, or the I can't think of her name.
Her.
Yeah, her. I forget what her name is. They called her
They
something in
call
the
me
one episode.
Stacy.
No,
They
no,
call me
no,
her.
not Duffy. Not Duffy. Love that song, but not Duffy. Get out of here. Get out of here. I hope she makes music again one day, and hopefully she gets over her assaults. But like one day. But yeah, does anybody watch the previews for the next episode?
No.
Neither do I. And I saw something for the next episode that I don't want to talk about, but I texted Genesis because I was so excited. Genesis, thank you for hearing me. Please don't mention it. But like, it made me so excited for the next episode.
I did for the last episode, but I guess I forgot to do it for this one.
No, I don't do it. I don't recommend doing it. But like, I'll tell you what, my jimmies were fucking hyped by that. I literally got off, I stopped watching the episode, and then I went to YouTube and it was like, hey, you want to watch it? And I was like, no, I don't. And then I like was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. And I watched it. I was like, oh fuck, I wish I didn't watch this. Oh my god, I can't wait to talk about next week's episode with you guys because
Oh boy.
it is. It's. Oh, I don't even want to give hints. That's how great it is. But like, yeah, we'll talk about it. Any other thoughts on this episode or Last of Us in general, or what a fucking episode, man?
What an episode.
What an episode. Ugh.
I was confused as to why they went inside the train instead of just standing on top when they were in that tunnel. Why they actually went inside the rail car instead
You
of
know,
just on the top of it.
you
'Cause
know,
that's where they ended up going anyway.
yeah, because there's when they get on top of the train, they see like the one dude fighting with a gun at the like infected, and it's like maybe they were worried about him shooting at them, but clearly he was busy. But like,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm muted. That's why.
I don't know,
Yeah,
Kevin,
all kinds
what are your
of-
They
thoughts?
they go into the train because the tunnel's collapsed.
But it
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like there's space
No,
on top still.
There is until a certain point, but they have to go in the train to get
Oh.
past.
Okay.
Because that's where they come out of too.
Yeah, yeah, you are correct. Thank you, Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Sorry, I was
shout out.
jumping on chips.
How the fuck did that one clicker get in that train right at the end there, where it just was like,
Oh my god.
where it was like, ah! It was like, what the fuck? How did you get in here so cleanly? I didn't even hear you come in. Just getting a little frame in there. I'm like, you
What was-
little
okay,
fucking
now hold
camera
on.
devil.
I got another question. Because for those who have rode more subway trains than me, what the fuck was the black shit? They're
What
like
black
going
shit?
through the train, and then there's like black
Oh,
rubbery
that's
shit
like
at like
the
one section of the train.
connecting piece.
Oh yeah, you know how trains they're like multiple cars. There's like the
Yeah, yeah.
rubbery shit that connects those, so you can cross through. It's not open to the air,
Oh,
but it has
Yeah,
to be
so it
like a
can, like,
flexible
bend.
material. Yeah,
And like
got it.
compress if needed.
yeah.
Okay.
And also you can't easily be cut, so nobody can commit suicide and stuff. It's got a lot of good history on it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
If you're ever bored, want to go down a
But
rabbit
they were
hole.
doing some cool stuff with that too, because it was like alive almost, because of all the infected.
All the
outside.
movement. Oh yeah, that was fucking
Yeah.
scary.
The
Also,
movement and the sound it was making was crazy.
everybody dead in that train. What the fuck you guys doing in there? You just fucking crashed and now you're just fucking dead. Also, very clean skulls. Good for you. Good for you, man. You know, getting them
Yeah.
that dirt down there, really cleaning. Also, flares. Love
Speaking
a
of,
red flare.
hmm speaking of, the bodies, the brief bits that we see on the subway train, very different from the ones that were like just littering the ground of like the Fedra people.
Yeah.
Those ones looked really good. Train, not as much.
No. They look like they were fucked.
There were
But
like sections of those skeletons that were just like not there. Like the clothes were there, but
yeah,
like whatever bone was there was dust. Like you could
th-
tell.
there were parts that like were in different stages of like decomposure, and
Yeah.
also it just looked like liquidy in there. Like it just
hmm
looked gross. I will say, I feel like the complaint I've seen the most online, other than dumb ones, are their clothes are too clean. And I
I'm fine with
noticed
that.
it. I noticed it in this episode because Ellie and Dina were like running through the subway, and then they were like in the rain, and then they're in the theater, and then the next day in the theater, their clothes are just crispy, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not like a big thing, but like I was like, needs to be a little bit dirtier. Come on now.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that's the only thing I'm complaining about, then I think the show's doing a fucking
I
fantastic
know, right?
job. So.
Well, that's because their freaking set design is off the fucking charts.
I don't understand their set design. I literally don't understand their set design. I don't get it. Why doesn't every show look like this? I mean, I will say the Andor looks fucking incredible, and I think gives Last of Us a run for its money. And these two shows I don't understand. Like, whenever you find out shows have budgets, you're like, where the fuck did the money go? These shows, I know where the money went. I know exactly where the money went.
Yeah.
Like,
It's wait,
there's
your
some
budget was
shots
how
in
much?
this.
It didn't go over that.
There's some shots in this show where I'm like, holy fucking shit! Like, what the hell? Like, they
Yep.
pulled that off. Also, them pulling Dina and Ellie riding up to that tank, and then Dina going, "Oh, look, a tank! I haven't seen one up close." I was like, "Where the fuck is the tank?" And then I was like, "Oh, there it is, hidden
Oh
underneath
yeah.
all that shit." And then I was
Oh,
like,
you
"Well,
didn't see it
she."
at first?
At first, no, because first of all, she looked at it longer because she rode up to it. All right, so I'm giving myself
Mhm.
benefit of the doubt. But then I just
Okay.
saw the
Okay.
barrel, and then Ellie opens it up.
hmm
Like, oh, so good, so good. And then the hatch hitting, and she's like, "Well, we know it's safe around here because everybody would have came." Like, just their interaction's so good. A lot of little things in this episode. A lot of big things
Yeah.
too. Just a fucking sode. You know what I mean?
Just a
Just a
sode, you know.
fucking
Just a
so.
fucking sode. Television,
That's what they called
man.
me in high school.
Like Rami Malek said in BoJack Horseman, it's going to be a sensational season of television. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He's not in it much. He plays like that one character in like one episode. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Oh,
Fallout
man.
win, you know.
It's a good show though. Well, I know Fallout. I mean, I'm eating good with Andor and Last of Us and Righteous Gemstones just ended, but then Twisted Metal is sometime later this year. Peacemaker 2 is later this year. Like, you fucking kidding me? I'm swimming. I'm swimming in good content. We got Ironheart in June.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming,
Keep
man.
swimming.
Just keep swimming. But oh,
The new Avengers. I want to go see the new Avengers. I really do.
Thunderbolts?
You mean the new Avengers?
Yeah, Thunderbolts.
Yeah, you mean the new Avengers.
I don't know that yet. It's Thunderbolts.
Isn't that what they're rebranding all the movie posters?
And they talk about that in the movie, so that
Oh,
is
do
a
they?
spoiler.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that is
that's where that's coming
absolutely a
from.
spoiler. And for
That's all
they,
over the internet now.
I know they were talking to the director, and they're like, "Why'd you choose to reveal that?" And they were like, "Well, you know, it was going to come out eventually, so we might as well get behind it." And I'm like, "Oh, I agree with that, but it's still
Okay.
well. That's why it's an asterisk."
Ah,
Thunderbolts.
Got it.
So I saw one scene from Thunderbolts on YouTube, and I was just scrolling through like shorts, and then all of a sudden I was like, "What the fuck?" And I saw it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this looks cool."
Yeah.
So
I mean, it sounds
Sounds good.
Everybody's saying it's looking good. It's a good Marvel movie. They're a good return to form. I don't know, every fucking movie now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
either bad or
I'll
return to
definitely
form.
watch it at some point. Just when I
Yeah,
get
so
there.
same. Yeah, I want to watch that one, dude.
But okay, all right. I don't think we have anything else about Last of Us. Destino, do you got anything, Kevin? No. Cool.
Oh no, I think we did it.
I think we did. I think that was our best conversation, if I'm honest.
All right.
Ugh.
Okie dokie then. Let me close this out then, considering
Okie
it is
dokie, artichoke.
12 o'clock. Actually, good
Call
end
it
for
day.
that. Well, for me, 12 o'clock. For you guys, 1 o'clock. Sorry.
What?
Thank you everybody for joining us
Hear
for
that?
another episode of
There's a
Crafting
you
Chat.
guys now.
Yeah.
I mean
He
like
treats us as
Buffalo.
lesser.
I'm not. I didn't say
Always
that.
looking down on us just 'cause we're a little bit ahead. Hey, wait
Well,
a minute.
technically, I have to look up at you
What's going
because
on
you're
right now?
north and I'm south.
Also, we're ahead.
Yeah, so you'd be looking down on me.
Wow, I feel
Wait a
like
minute.
this is when the French realized that they can just kill the rich people.
Is that what they realized?
Yeah, remember the revolution? They just started beheading
Ah,
everybody.
yeah. Louis the 16th, I think, got
Revolution.
beheaded right there too.
Vive la révolution!
Thank you everybody for
Down with
joining
the
another episode of Crafting a
bourgeoisie!
Chat.
Up with the
Join us
bourgeois.
for the next
Max.
week revolution on all the rich people. We're gonna go around screaming that as we just commit atrocities.
Oh my
Um,
god, no.
yeah, catch us live on twitch.tv/craftingachat or youtube.com/starting play with 2 R's. And if I could ever get this GameStop thing situated, I'll maybe have some clear, obscure impressions. Otherwise, I mean,
Woo!
I don't know when I'm gonna
He's
get it.
gonna
I have
leave
no
an
idea.
impression on the concrete. What?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's
All
weird.
right, I'm for it. I'm with it. I'm with
Hello.
it. I like leaving impressions on the concrete.
No.
Um, uh, next week is what?
One time when I was younger, I saw like somebody put like, you know how when people put their handprints in concrete? Like
Yeah,
as kids do and stuff, like for families and stuff.
yeah.
One time on the sidewalk, I was walking with my grandfather to like a convenience store in like Buffalo, and there was like it was clearly somebody's dick and balls in the concrete.
Ah,
Nice.
good.
And I was like, wow.
Oh.
Also, how quick did they clean that off? Like, is there
Did
someone
they?
out there who like
Oh,
fucked
it's a
up
whole
real
new.
bad that day?
They have cement on their
It's a
dick
whole
and
new
balls
rock
now,
hard
and now they have to
Like
memory.
cut
they
it off.
Kevin, no. But they were like they saw the opportunity, they did it, and then they realized, oh shit, I'm not anywhere near water or a bath. Like I think about that constantly. Also,
Somebody's got
it
cement
wasn't
on their dick.
impressive. It just wasn't impressive, but it was clearly a dick and balls. Because my grandfather was
Oh,
like, "Hey, oh, ooh."
it was too tiny.
I mean, it was fine. It was just wasn't like it wasn't concrete worthy. You know what I mean?
I got it. I got it. So it wasn't. It wasn't. It was around 2 inches. It wasn't like a good girthy 4 inch
I
dick.
gotta be
You know what I
honest.
mean?
If it was 2 inches, I don't think I would have saw it.
So what you're saying
No, no, no.
is, all right. We'll see you guys next week.
Thought you were
Same
impotent.
time, same place. Shut up.
Well, I'm bringing that back. Thanks, Kevin.
uh, yeah. See you guys same time, same place next week Tuesday. And everybody take care. Stay safe out there. And bye.
Get the fuck out.
Bye.